Akshay,
Shall I start, sir?
you can start, Akshay.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. This is Akshay, and I'm here to present my internship seminar under the guidance of Professor Sunanda ma'am, Triple E Department, RRIT. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Continue.
Yeah, audible, Akshay. You please proceed.
This is the contents of my presentation: company profile, guide profile, summary, and a weekly task. Company profile: Vitfer Electronics. I did my internship in Vitfer Electronics Private Limited, which is located in Hebbal, a developer of IoT and embedded system software, and also a leading manufacturer company of Vitera Inventors Kit, designed for beginners in IoT and embedded systems. The company helps giving utmost attention to each point. I undertook my internship under the guidance of Mr. Vivek Hegde, who is technical lead and handling research and development department of Vitfer Electronics, and Mr. Chetan Bivo, who was in charge of internships and assistant technical guide. The duration was internship was from July 4, 2019 to August 2nd, 2019, and the internship was in the embedded systems domain. And this presentation contains weekly report of all the activities that I carried out. I was given various projects and do-it-yourself kit to thought new methods and concepts, which were later I used in a project that I did in final. On the first day, I was asked to make a presentation on what I have already known about basic electronics and embedded systems and electronics in general. And at the end of the day, I presented it to my guide, Mr. Vivek Hegde, and I discussed with him what I will be doing in the internship and what are the outcomes.
It's muted.
And later, the introduction to Atmel 8089C51 microcontroller. Hello.
Yeah, it's hearing. Proceed, Akshay.
Audible.
8089C1 is an 8-bit microcontroller and belongs to Atmel 8051 family. Atmel 8C51 has 4 KB of flash programmable and readable read-only memory, PROM of 128 bytes RAM. It can be erased and programmed to a maximum of 1000 times. There are 40 pins in 89C51. There are 4 ports designated as P1, P2, P3, and P0. All these ports are 8-bit bidirectional ports. They can be both used for input and output, except P0, which is used external pull-ups. The rest of all are internal pull-ups. These ports are bit addressable, and their bits can also be accessed individually. 89C51 has an inbuilt UART for serial communication. It can be programmed to operate at different baud rates, including 2 timers and interrupts. Applications of 18C1 are consumer electronics products such as toys, camera, robots, and medical instruments such as ECG, recording system, AccuCheck, which is used to check the diabetes of the patient, and communication, cell phones, telephone, office equipments like fax, printers, etc. Later, I was thought to know about the introduction of Proteus software, which is used to simulate the circuit before implementing it in PCB. And the advantages of 89C1 are due to the higher integration, cost and size of the system is reduced. And without any digital part, it can act as a microcontroller. It is easy to use, troubleshooting and system maintenance is simple. Moreover, low time required for performing action. And after installation of Proteus software, and I was said to know about the basics coding skills in Keel software, that is a C language. I was given a PDF sheet to know PDF document about C programming, basic operations that I have to do in C, that we will do in the C, like if statement, if else statements, the condition and functions that we use in the programming. And these are the interfacing that I used, that I did as a project in 89C1 domain. The first one was interfacing in a 16 into 2 LCD display without scrolling. Without scrolling, my name has to be uh, displayed on a 16 into 2 LCD display board. And I had written a code for that, and later it was installed on Proteus simulation software. Later, when there was, after that, when there is no errors in the Proteus simulation, I was made to dump that program in 89C1 hardware. And next program was working on interfacing 5 LEDs with 8051. So switch on and off of LEDs at a simultaneous time, which only which LED that is required for that time. And the third one was working on interfacing 8 into 8 not 8 into 8 dot matrix display. Dot matrix display is different from that of LCD display, where there are hello.
Yeah, audible. You present. Abhishek.
Okay, sir. A dot matrix display is an electronic display device that displays information on machines and the public transport departure indicators and many other devices. The display consists of dot matrix form of lights and mechanical indicators arranged in a rectangular configuration. A dot matrix controller converts instruction from a processor into signal, which turns on and off of the indicator elements in the matrix. That may be 8 into 8 or any other configuration. And the next was interfacing of IR sensor with 8051 to display the given text. When if there is any disturbance, the sensor, if there is any disturbance sensed by sensor, 8051 has to display the text, like if someone has occupied a room that it shows that that someone has occupied the in the room, or like operational theaters in the hospitals, etc. And the next was introduction to the Arduino. Introduction to Arduino board pin configuration, and referring to pin diagram of the connections that I have to do in the project. Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware. Over the years, Arduino has been brain of thousands of projects, mainly IoT. Due to the progress in IoT recently, Arduino is more used in IoT domain. There are many microcontrollers and microcontroller platforms available for physical computing, but Arduino is different from all of this due to its inexpensive and Arduino IDEs of Arduino software, that is an integrated development environment which can run on both Windows, OXS, Linux operating system, but the microcontroller systems are limited to only Windows. In Arduino, I did interfacing of an LED to blink using interfacing of LED to blink using Arduino. That a simple LED blinking program. And the next was interfacing of RFID reader with Arduino, that is a radio frequency indicator, like how we use barcode. Similar to that, this is RFID, usually used in payment interfaces, in supermarkets, etc. like that. And the final was our project in the PCB designing. We concluded our internship by doing project PCB designing. So these are the following steps that was involved in the PCB designing. I was assigned a simple LED circuit to design. In the second step, the circuit was realized and designed using Proteus software in a schematic form. Now the schematic form is converted into PCB layout. schematic form is to PCB layout. In the fourth step, the designated circuit is viewed using 3D visualization option. And finally, the copper. And finally, this circuit was obtained in PDF format to design it on bottom of copper circuit. A inkjet printer was used to take the printout of the image, and we placed that cutout of that circuit on the PCB and used an iron box to heat it until the black lines were stuck to the copper. A ferric chloride solution was used to dissolved in water in plastic tub, and then PCB is placed onto it. The tub is tilted side to side until an excess copper is dissolved. And the holes were drilled in the PCB wherever required. That is where the connection, like a resistors, LED has to be placed. And now the components were placed in the respective positions and soldered. And finally, the design circuit was tested using battery. So, any questions?
Akshay, before
sir.
placing the components in the respective position, the respective places or the positions, we should
Yes,
do the routing, right?
So routing, what, sir?
Routing. Don't know about routing.
Routing.
Before placing the components in the
sir.
respective positions, we should do the routing, right?
The placing of that.
How you done the
The
routing?
getting. So I placed that PDF circuit on that copper plate, and sir, and that iron using iron boxer until the black lines that get. So and finally the circuit design was obtained on the copper plate. Sir.
You are telling that black lines are there, no? That is called as a routing. How you did that routing?
Using iron box to heat until the black lines that was stuck on the copper plate was eliminated.
Okay. Muttaraj, you ask any questions you have, you ask.
No, sir, I don't have any questions, sir.
Madam,
Mutual understanding. Mutual understanding. Huh? What is that IR sensor? Akshay, IR sensor. IR sensor. What is that IR sensor and what is its significance?
IR infrared sensor, ma'am. It is used to detect any disturbance in this in its range, ma'am. If it is there any disturbance, it detects and gives instruction to the microcontroller that what has to be displayed as an output.
IR, what it stands for IR?
Infrared, ma'am. Infrared sensor.
Okay, next. That's all, no? Those who have questions, you please ask him. He will clarify.
Akshay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, why you are using Arduino Nano only for your you said some you did interface, right? Why you are using only Arduino?
We can use both Arduino and Nano, but here I used Arduino Nano. Both Uno and Nano we can use, but
what is the major difference between Arduino Uno and Nano?
There is no much difference between some pin configuration changes, but apart from that, there is no much difference in Arduino Uno and Nano.
Can I know what are the pin configuration changes you said? Like what will be the changes
pin configuration?
Yeah.
Pin configuration, digital ground, digital pins 2 to 13 pins are green, which is digital pins input and output. Digital 0 and 1 are serial in and serial out, and reset button is S1 in circuit serial programmer. And analog input pins are from 0 to 5, and there are power and ground pins. External supply is 9 to 12 volt DC. Toggle external power and USB power are separate one.
The main difference is like pin configuration, right? Between them.
Pin configuration changes.
And one more thing is size. Like in Arduino
Size.
Uno, it is more, and Arduino Nano is small.
In size, and Arduino Nano is smaller in size.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, you please all listen. You please maintain the time discipline. Please, you take only 10 minutes for presentation and 2 minutes for questionnaire.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
If
thank
anyone
you.
did with the same, if anyone did internship with the same concept, means mainly where what work you have done, there only you stress more so that you can manage time.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Akshay. Netra.
Thank you,
next.
sir.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Akshay.
Akshay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Netra, are you ready?
Sir. Sir.
Okay, Netra.
Can I start, sir?
Okay, Netra, proceed, Netra.
Good morning to one and all my respected teachers and my dear friends. I welcome all you for my internship presentation. I did my internship under the guidance of Professor Shyam Sundar sir. I did my internship in Vitvara Electronics Private Limited. And the contents are about company, job profile and introduction, and weekly task and summary. About company, Vitvara Electronics is a private company established in 2011, and it is a startup of PCB and electronic hardware designing. They are specialized for software development, embedded product development, and educational services. In Vitvara, their mission is to put the power of electronics in hands of everyone. The job profile, I was assigned as an embedded system engineer in Vitvara Electronics for the duration of 4 weeks. I like to thank Mr. Vivek Egde, who is technical head and RD of Vitvara Electronics, and I did my internship under his guidance. Next is introduction to microcontroller. In this internship duration, I mainly learned more about microcontroller, Arduino, and lastly, I did my mini project as a PCB design. When it comes to the introduction of microcontroller is a small computer or a single metal oxide semiconductor integrated crypt circuit chip. A microcontroller contains one or more processor along with memory and program. It consists of 40 pins. 40 pins are divided into 4 ports: port 0, port 1, and port 2, and port 3. Each port consists of 8 bits. It consists of works both as an input and output peripherals. Based on microcontroller, we did some of the programs like interfacing an 8051 with a with 8x8 dot matrix and LCD display and LED display, 16x2 display, and on and off of the LED. As we are using interfacing and LED LCD, interfacing can be defined as a transferring data between a microcontrollers and interfacing peripherals such as sensor, keypads, microprocessor along to digital converter. These are the programs which we did in first week of my internship duration. When it comes to week 2, I did my some of the interfacing of microcontroller along with Bluetooth. We are using Bluetooth, and I did for interfacing of Bluetooth model to command a motor move forward, backward, or right or left. By using this, we can control the motor and on and off of LED light by using 8051 microcontroller, and also the 7x7 BCD display. And when it comes for the third week, I did by some of the programs by using Arduino. Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read input and light on a sensor, finger on a button or a Twitter message, and turn it to input and output activation of a motor, turning on an LED, publishing something online. In this Arduino, there are two types of Arduino Uno and Arduino Nano. In some programs we used Arduino Uno, and in some programs we used Arduino Nano. And when it comes for interfacing and 7-segment BCD display, the 2-digit it goes to display in it from 00 to 99. In this program we used Arduino Uno. An Arduino Uno program which is used to sense any object using IR sensor and display the output of the serial motor. An Arduino program to display date and time and serial monitor by using Arduino Nano on RTC1I2C board. And lastly, I did in the week 4, I did mini project as a PCB circuit board. It is a printed circuit board of thin board made of fiberglass, composite, epoxy, or other laminated materials. PCB is used to mechanically support and attach from copper sheets laminated on the non-conductive substrate. In this PCB design, I did clamp circuit. The clamp circuit, it is a circuit if we want to wish to on and off the device without moving from one place, then this circuit is helpful for you. One more plus point of this circuit is that there is no fear of electric shocks, as you are not required to touch any of the mechanical switches physically. With the help of this circuit, the speed of the can also be controlled by connecting regulator and individual outputs. This in PCB design, there are 6 steps mainly we have to follow is designing the PCB, printing the PCB design and printing the copper for the interior layer, getting rid of unneeded copper, inspection and layer alignment, laminating the PCB design. When we complete the program in Kali software, the output part will be done by using Proteus software. There we can get to know whether the connection or the routing is correct or not. Then once we get the Proteus software, if the correction is correct, then we can transfer that routing to the copper plate once when the plate is dipped in the ferric chloride solution. After removing the excess copper from that, then the copper clad will be ready. And when the copper clad is ready, the routing will be placed on copper plate by ironing. And next step will be the drilling. We can do by hand drilling or electrical drilling. We did by electrical drilling and place the components on the place where it is. And these are the components which are required for clamp circuit: relay, resistor, capacitor, microphone, and diode LED. This is the 3D. This is the picture of Proteus software of the clamp circuit. Finally, I like to thank internship opportunity had Vitwara Electronics Private Limited. Was a great chance for learning and professional development. During this 1 month of internship, I learned a lot on embedded system, especially on microcontroller and Arduino. First, I would like to thank Mr. Chetan Bio, followed by Vitwara Electronics and all the people worked along with me for giving the opportunity to do an internship with the organization. And also I would like to thank all the people worked along with me. Therefore, I'm grateful to the people in the Vitwara of the chance to make this experiment. I especially want to thank Mr. Vivek Hegde for advising me during this project. Thank you. Finish, sir. Hello?
ಸರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್?
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆನಾ
ಸರ್? ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Now it is okay. Netra.
Sir.
what type of relay that you have used in the circuit board?
Okay.
What type of relay that you have used in the circuit board? Generally, you are telling that some relay that you have used in the circuit board. What type of relay that you have used, Netra? We have many types of relay. What you are searching, Netra?
No, sir, I don't know, sir.
Okay. Okay. One more very important thing is you have used the diode 1N4004.
Yes, sir.
For what purpose that diode you have used in the circuit board? What is the application of using this 1N4004? That also you are searching.
Don't know, sir.
Don't know. For rectification or what? For rectification you have used.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I forgot, sir.
Forgot. For rectification, I think you have used in the circuit board. Okay. Soumya madam, you have any doubt, please ask Soumya madam. Soumya madam? Hello, Soumya madam?
Sir. Am
You
I
have
audible,
any
sir?
doubt, you please ask her, madam. You have any doubt, you please ask her.
Netra, what
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
clap circuit? Can you brief out? What is the technique you use there?
Like clap circuit means it will we can on or off the device without moving from the place we are. We can control the home appliance like fan,
That
TV.
is fine. That is fine. In your circuit, what is the technique you used?
Like by making the sound, it will detect the device whether to turn on and off, ma'am.
What are the components you used?
Relays, resistor, capacitor, microphone, IC555, and LED. Microphone, it is used for detect the sound, ma'am, to recognize the sound.
Can you go to that particular circuit slide? Go to that particular slide.
Yeah, it's showing, ma'am.
Can you explain how it works?
Like, can you see that microphone, ma'am? When near to that object device, it will sense and it will make the system to turn on and off. It will give the signal to the IC555. We are using IC as a IC in this, that will sense and gives the signal.
What is the purpose of using a 555 timer here in this circuit? You are using IC 555, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is its significance in your circuit? Why that is used?
Don't know.
Okay, Netra, leave it. Huh? Not a problem. Yeah, okay. Arvind, you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubts. Okay. Netra, thank you very much. Huh?
Sir,
Okay, thank you very much, Netra. Next, Arvind, you can start, Arvind. Actually, where the session will expire within 8 minutes.
Yes, sir. Not possible, sir.
Not possible. See,
Same concept,
Netra took some 30 minutes, I think.
for thanking For thanking only 10 minutes.
For thanking, she took only some 10 minutes. Okay. Arvind, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅರವಿಂದ್?
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ ಇವಾಗ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಲಾ?
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
Okay.
Okay, madam, sir, better.
You please maintain the time discipline. At least so for 15 minutes you please complete.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise the data will not be there. Only the data is limited. Only 1.5 GB per day.
Yes, sir.
Please complete within 15 minutes.
More, sir, data.
What, Abhishek?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡಿನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ದೇನಿದೆ ಮೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Please
concentrate. Explain ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ.
Concentrate.
Course ಎಲ್ಲ explain ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ.
In objective part, that is objective of your work, and then application, then proposed work. So in the very important things, you please concentrate. Rest of the things, no, you please skip it. So some 15, please you complete within 15 minutes. Otherwise the data will not be there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will send you the link next.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.